Hey folks, Doc Hansen here. Another good time guitar. I just prior to this did a video of this just absolutely very cool 1959 Gibson LGO, vintage Gibson. And now I've got another very cool guitar. This one is exceptionally cool. This is a 1969 to 1972 Yamaha FG-500. I gotta tell you, I do not see these guitars very often. In 50 years of playing guitars, I've seen a handful, if that. If you've seen some of my other videos, you know I think Yamaha is one of the great guitar companies of all time. I have some nostalgia for them. When I was in high school playing guitar, my best friend, he and I would play guitar, and he had an FG-180. I and Alvarez, and we played together a lot for probably about 15 years, and loved that FG-180. As you know, is one of the guitars that just sort of revolutionized the acoustic industry here in the U.S. So in addition to the 160, the 180, you know, some of the more well-known FGs, in 1969, 68, they also started making this FG-500, which was the top of the line. They say hand-built, whatever that means. I don't know if they had specific Luthers there in Japan that were making these. But some of the things that set this guitar apart. First FG guitar ever made with a solid top, solid spruce top here. And it's beautiful. I mean, it's got that great honey aged color on here. Laminated jacaranda back and sides. You know, Yamaha really sort of transformed the industry with their laminated or plywood backs and sides in their FG guitars. This has got that. It's beautiful wood here on the back and sides, mahogany neck, ebony fretboard, and ebony bridge. Again, I think in 1969 and 68, when they released this guitar, it maybe sold for like $320, which was a lot of money back then. Like I said, I don't see these very often, but just incredible tone, sustain, you know, that you get from a, well, almost 50-year-old guitar. All right, just beautiful craftsmanship in here, all wood edging on the back and sides, 5-ply strip down the center back and on the bottom as well. Now, some things about this guitar. This is a player guitar. Somebody's clearly had this guitar. I kind of think it might have been somebody's working guitar, just kind of based on how it's been played and used. It's had 3 different pick guards on here over the years. So you can kind of see the outline of the original FG pick guard. Then somebody put in a, you know, more one of those Gibson style pick guards, hummingbird style pick guard on here. Then I put this pick guard on because when it came to me, it did not have a pick guard. So I put that on there. A lot of nicks around the guitar, on the top, on the sides, on the back, and the neck is, I don't know if they had some, you know, really heavy rings or something that they were wearing when they were playing this, or what the deal is, but a lot of nicks here in the back of the neck. It's actually pretty smooth though. It doesn't affect your playing at all. The tuners are the original tuners. However, I mean, they originally had covers on them. So at some point somebody had taken the covers off, so now you've got open back tuners on there. But the tuners work fine. Let's see, there's a couple of cracks here and here in the top. Those both were cleated and repaired prior to me receiving the guitar. I haven't done anything there. Oh yeah, there was a piece of the edging that was missing here on the bottom of the guitar. I've replaced that. matched it as close as I can to what was originally there. I mean, it's not perfect, but I think it looks pretty good, and it, you know, completes the look of the bottom there with that edging. What else? I think that's about it. I filled a couple of nail gouges in the second and third fret here. Not a big deal. Otherwise, this thing is just, it plays great. I mean, the action is just a little bit under 3/32 seconds at the 12th fret. Truss rod works just fine. Oh yeah, it did not have a truss rod cover when I got it. So I found a original vintage truss rod cover and put that on. This is the exact kind of truss rod cover that came with these. It's a metal Yamaha with the turning fork in there. There's a little bit of the edging here on the headstock that's missing. Other than that, oh, and it did not come to me with a case. So I went out and bought a really nice Yamaha hard shell case. I think it's like new old stock. There's like a little nick in part of the Tolex, but otherwise it's in excellent shape. So for all you Yamaha FG fans out here that are looking for this guitar specifically, here's your opportunity. Again, these do not come up very often. This is in great shape. It's a player's guitar. It's got a lot, I mean, it's got decades of use in it, and it's got decades of use left in it. Just beautiful, beautiful, very cool guitar. Check it out. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Bye-bye.